This is After the Flag from the Laguna Seca. Come on, guys, come on!
Hoy vamos a nadar un poco con Sara Fernández, una gran triatleta, Pablo Cabeza, que viene por detrás. Son las 7 de la mañana. Tengo 3 hermanas y hoy vamos a comer todos en familia. Aquí están liados con la barbacoa, unos colegas, familia Bautista y amigos. Os presento el campo de mi equipo, el Atlético de Madrid. Gran afición la del Atlético de Madrid, que siempre apoyamos a nuestro equipo, ¿no? Somos súper fieles. ¡Gol! Una salida en bici con la gente del Talavera de aquí de Talavera. ¡Atención! ¡Ataque de Bautista! ¡Madre! ¡Chao, chavales!
So we've seen how Alvaro Bautista gets on at home. Let's see how he gets on in the bull ring. And I might even get in there with him too. I'm not sure about this at all. So we're joined by Alvaro Bautista for MotoGP's first ever bullfight. No, we've not got any bulls coming.
No.
Well, at least we hope not anyway. It was good fun though, wasn't it, to with the bulls. Very Spanish thing to do.
Yeah, for sure, it's typical Spanish, no, bullfighter. But yeah, on TV it looks easier, but when you are in front of the bull, it's where I am, no. So
and this is a small bull, not a
this is the small one, and yeah. It's very so difficult, so dangerous.
Yeah, it wasn't my favourite moment. No. But anyway, we did it. We did it. At least we can go home and say
one time, but we did it.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, here in Spain, it's a great moment, isn't it, to be Spanish in the World Championship?
Well, I think it's not the best moment to be Spanish in the World Championship because there are a lot of Spanish riders, no, and when you get a good result, maybe 3 Spanish are in front of you, so it's no meaning, no. For that reason, it's good for the. Be careful with the bull. It's a good moment for Spain in the World Championship in road racing, but to be Spanish is so difficult, no, because there is a lot of competitive rider and it's very difficult to beat him, no. So
is it frustrating?
Not frustrating, but difficult, no? Because, for example, last year I remember I did 3rd in Japan, and it was a great result, incredible, no? But the 1st and the 2nd were Spanish as well. So in Spain, just talking about the winner of the race, no? And you did the 3rd, and nobody know that.
You feel forgotten sometimes. Yeah. But you're the one. I mean, I think Jorge and Danny have both moved to Switzerland now, but you still live at home, your hometown of Talavera.
I'm a real Spanish. I don't move.
But you love being there, don't you? Is it a good place for you to live?
Yeah, for sure. No, I live in my city of all my life, no. Because I have my friends there, my family, and yeah, for my life is the best because it's quite a place. I can do my training diary, and yeah, I feel very good, no. And also it's in the center of Spain, so I'm very close to Madrid, and I have everything, no, in my home, no. So I like.
Yeah, cool. Right. Yeah. So talking of Spain and talking as well of the likes of Jorge Lorenzo, we've got this to show you. Okay. We just hope that ball stays away while we're looking at it. So this is a long...
This is 1998.
98.
1997 now, wow.
So a long time ago.
Yeah.
When you were first starting out, what size bikes are these?
Yeah, it looks like MotoGP.
To you, because you're tiny at the time.
Sure, and I remember, look, I didn't touch with my knee on the ground because I was too small and I don't arrive, no, I'm with my father.
I have to say, back there,
good memories.
I'm sure there were. This is where you obviously all learnt your trade. And it's amazing that now you all came up through the championships, the likes of Jorge. Joan Oliveira was there, I've seen as well.
Also, look,
they are.
In 1998, because I finished third in this Aprilia's Cup.
But it just shows how competitive it was
from
a young age.
For sure, yeah, because the guys you're looking now in the World Championship in MotoGP, winning the races like Lorenzo now, I raced with them in mini bikes, in promotional cups, and for me it's I compete with the same guys I compete in the past. No? So for me it's same, just the bike are changing, no, but the riders are the same, no, always.
Looking at them, you certainly changed. There was a little bit more. I thought it was me for a moment, a little bit
but
chubbier.
It's funny because in that years I felt okay. I'm so strong, no? But now looking back, I say, no, I was fat. But in that moment, I thought that I was strong. I mean, good muscle and everything, no, but it's not true.
So, we're here at Jerez, of course. You took your first ever Grand Prix victory here, 2006, wasn't it?
1-5.
Well, we're going to go back another 5 years before that to just look at a race. There's a few faces who had a bit of a scrap there you might recognise from 2001. This is the 125cc race. And a few names on the podium there that have, well, certainly grown up in the world, shall we say.
Very happy man on third position, Gino Borsoi. And tell us, what is your feeling after this exciting race?
I lose a little power on the engine, maybe also something from the tire. And I start to go back. Some problem coming from my engine, not so very good today, but not so bad. I think this is very hard race, and I must thinking because the tire is very important.
Lucho, tell us, you were chasing up with from the leading group. You were fifth, then fourth, then third, then second. How did you saw this?
The problem was my bad start. Yes, I remember that in the day I didn't start so good because I somehow in this year I with my Aprilia in 2001 I couldn't have a very good start. So I really pushed very hard in the race, and then finally I got second position behind Azuma, who had an incredible fast bike.
Masao Azuma and Masao, this is I think your second win here in Jerez.
That's the second time victory for me in Jerez, and the first one is 99. Incredible this race, and I must say a lot of thanks to our team staff and our sponsor Bridgestone and everybody. I'm working in the Bridgestone, and they are team manager and team owners. The association is big changing, but still we are, how say, good friend and good rivals still.
We talk also sometimes that we can make a race with our rider.
I think we are, how say, spirit is still rider.
Yes, especially, you know, when I'm in the front of the TV monitor and I look my rider riding, you know, especially sometimes when we are seeing on the onboard camera, you know. Yes, it's like, you know, I know exactly what happened, you know, in that corner. I know exactly the shape. I know exactly sometimes even the bumps, you know. And then I know how much it's difficult, and yes, my heart rate is boom, 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 boom. It's going faster, yeah.
So a bit of a step back in time. Let's hope for some success for you this weekend, Alvaro.
Thank you.
Wishing you all the best for this and for the rest of the season as well.
Yeah.
Because just getting there, slowly but surely, working on the suspension.
Yeah, step by step working, but we'll see.
I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you'll get there. Thanks very much for joining us.
Much.
Let's see how Alvaro and all the rest of the riders got on here at the Spanish Grand Prix in Jerez.
Over 110,000 baking fans packed into the Jerez circuit. Jorge Lorenzo starts from pole position.
Marquez on the inside of Valentino Rossi. Back he comes. He's not going to take it lying down, and this will only help Crutchlow behind.
Dani Pedrosa is going to get up the inside of Jorge Lorenzo. Dani Pedrosa takes the lead. Whoa, they almost clash into dry sack and just holds the advantage. I think Pedrosa is managing it quite brilliantly, actually.
Into Sito Pons' corner, turn 5, where Marquez has been strong on the last couple of laps. He's right in the draft of Jorge Lorenzo. Is there any way through for Marquez? Look at Lorenzo, he gets away beautifully down there. Marquez is going to come through and he's going to run it wide. Lorenzo goes wide with him. And Marquez isn't going to be able to stay in front. Is there another chance at the final corner perhaps? Can he do one on Lorenzo?
At Lorenzo corner.
He's going to have a go, you know. Pedrosa leads, and Marquez, they collide! They've collided! How many times have we seen it? Marquez has done it! Oh, in that final corner, it's Pedrosa who's going to come across the line from Marquez. Lorenzo is going to be furious.
I saw many times on the videos that there you can overtake. We remember, no, Valentino and many riders. I'm sorry for Jorge, but you know, I think this is a race and everybody try to do his 100%.
26 laps of the Jerez circuit. It's round 3 of the Moto2 World Championship, and Tito Rabat starts from pole position.
Redding has 3.6 seconds ahead of Nakagami, and there goes Espargaro firing it through on Nakagami, but it's not going to stick. He runs it deep. Has he got the inside line? He does, but Nakagami is going to be very brave to try and go back through, and he has done. Brilliant stuff from the Japanese rider. He's not going to take it lying down, even though the Spanish fans are baying for blood. Oh, it was a big moment for Nakagami. That's what allowed, I was going to say, it's not a normal overtaking place through there.
113 Grand Prix. He's 23 years old. Tito Rabat wins his first ever Grand Prix. Scott Redding in second place.
And it's just going to be Pol Espargaro across the line in third, ahead of Taka Nakagami in fourth. Well, that was all a little bit tasty now, wasn't it? Just what we needed, of course, with 3 winners in as many races and a little bit of needle thrown in for good measure as well. But there's still a long way to go in the championship. So let's take a look at the standings as we are with 3 down. And of course, it's the rookie Marc Marquez who leads the way on 61 points, but just 4 points separate Marquez from Dani Pedrosa in second place. He's rocketed there after his win here in Jerez. And Jorge Lorenzo, the reigning champ, who's in third, but only that 4 points behind and a long way to go. Now, once again, the After the Flag cameras have been out and about in the MotoGP paddock here in Jerez, just capturing life behind the scenes at the Spanish Grand Prix.
Yeah, I break, it's cheap, and then...
Well, it was inevitable, wasn't it, that when they named this corner after Jorge Lorenzo here in Jerez, that something had to happen in the race. And whichever side of the fence you sit on, whether it be Marquez or Lorenzo, it's just going to rumble on until the next time we see you, which will be from the French Grand Prix in Le Mans in 2 weeks' time. And let's not forget, it's all happened here before. Down into the Cardos for the final time. Can Doohan make a dive free? He's going to. Here comes Mick Doohan. They're going to go to the final corner. They touch going in there on board with Crivier. Oh, Crivier's gone down!
Alex Crivier crosses out on the very last bend. Mick Doohan wins the Spanish Grand Prix here at Jerez. Rossi's back in front. He runs in wide. Now who has the best position for the right-hander? It's Gibernau. Rossi's surely going to try and get up the inside of Gibernau. Gibernau holds the pole position. They break for the left-hander. Rossi up the inside.
Oh, the touch. Oh, Rossi, Gibernau's running wide. Oh, Rossi's bunted him off the track. Rossi's going to take victory in the Spanish Grand Prix. Gibernau's in the gravel. Can he get back on the track in time to take second?
Lorenzo very, very tight, just kept his bike in there, wants to get the exit. Oh, and Lorenzo's tried it, and Pedrosa hangs him out to dry in the corner.
Here he comes, Jorge Lorenzo. He got up the inside on the brakes. Who's going to leave it later? No, Dani Pedrosa holds him up, runs him wide. Lorenzo takes the lead.
He's going to have a go, you know. Pedrosa leads, and Marc Marquez, they collide! They've collided! How many times have we seen it? Marquez has done it! Oh, in that final corner, it's Pedrosa who's going to come across the line from Marquez. Lorenzo is going to be furious.
The wag of the finger from Jorge Lorenzo.